stamp this place. Trembling hands and borrowed coats, we fled a ruined place. Ministers cut ribbons, cameras bless the rain. The accord opens doorways wide and asks not to strain. Hidden seal at midnight, annexee not shown. A second set of signatures and lacquered royal tone. Wardens get new badges, crested drink the light. Public order protocol, consent recast is right.
We will not kneel, we will not sign.
Cut the muzzle from the line.
We are the many, you are the few.
Back to the dark that fashioned you. Refugee masks and lullabies, kindly learn our streets. Shelter hubs and borrow nine, free rations, folded sheets. Numbers rise like evening tide. Yeah, the census kept off book. The cabinet's kindly office helps the tally go on look. State news reads a prayer for them incense in the house. Backbenches, mouth reading lines of whip that comes a vow. Convert to Islam by dawn, be counted safe and clean, or forfeit breath and dwelling, voided and unseen. We will not need, we will not sign your crowns and smoke your oaths of lies. Keys on rails and fists on pipes, find human time. Stairwells, drama, counter song, metronome spine. Under Tower 9, we find the city's copper spine. Race orders through the rain, fall to circuits, call for sign. We leak the midnight minutes, wax on ministerial rings. Kindly crest stamped side by side with seals of earthly kings. Plain clothes at the corner pub recite the radiant law. Handcuffs bloom like winter vines, a warden smile is raw. Noise is treason, names are rent, ideas must be leased. Kindly hold the ledger while the cabinet plays priest. Rise up, sneak free, count three. Cut the muzzle from the machine. Drive the quiet out of our halls. Pull their hands from all our walls. Salt the scissors, cut the tip, sever every yoke. Charter contract, oath untied, the glamour splits like smoke. Circuit after circuit fails, the hush begins to bleed. Pain peels off the slogans, writs forget the creed. Raise the flag of England over river, stone and steel. Red cross and the salt white field, promise we can feel. Now for a crown, no party line, but voices without fear. Fight for the right to speak for everyone to hear. Bridge to bridge, a course runs along the river skin. Big clock slips a heartbeat into gears they cannot win. We take the ports and councils back to kindly massive tone. The cabinet's pack goes up in ash, the gilded lie forlorn.
We will not kneel, we will not murmur.
Our voices house across the line.
We are the many, you are the few.
Back to the dark that fashioned you. At dawn the banners try to bloom, the billboards try to glow, but rain repeats the syllables the ministers never know. Children mount the outlaw where the scanners couldn't bind. Raise the flag of England high, the people kept in mind.
Hear the Cumberland running low, smoky ridges, lantern glow. In a family Bible folded thin, old names whisper, call him in. Albion answers through the rain. We need you now, come mend our shame. Joe was born where cedars lean, Tennessee miles and gasoline. Work boots, Sunday coat and tie, eyes like thunder, steady sky. Paper trails through Paris stone, blood remembers what is its own. Not for glory, not for show, truth keeps saying, name him Joe. Two rivers learn the same old songs, Tennessee was thin. Invaders walked in, conquered England. Not by steel, but policy. Parliamentary malady. Streets and halls in broad daylight fell to rules that failed the right. Not with wrath, we set it straight. Courts and ballots close the gates. Make way for Joe, the hidden crown. From Tennessee to London town, we'll choose who enters clear and fair. Law that shields both rich and spare. When hope grew faint and faith ran thin, England cried, Joe, step within. Raise the standard, tell it now. England needed him, and how? No knives at night, no torches high. Ballots, courts, and clarion sky. Volunteer drums, horns reply. Name the air and lift the sky. Let records speak and rumors cease. Truth with compass, law with peace. Read the line, the ledger show. Softly, surely, Joseph Joe. Who left the breach? Those now in reach. How do we mend? By law we send. Glory, friendship, sovereign ken. England stands sovereign again. Make way for Joe, the hidden crown. Let happy bells and bridges sound. Close the breach and heal the land. Open hearts with guiding hand. From smoky dawn to London rain. Answer given, hope regained. Raise the standard, tell it now. England needed him, and how? Cumberland and Thames run on. Need met, night is nearly
back, everybody. I'm Joe.
I'm Holly.
And together we are
Jolly
Reactions. Welcome to Rush Night.
All
Wouldn't
right.
miss it for the world. Lovely. My favorite night of the week at the moment, anyway.
Rush.
But before we get started, we ask you please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're just a small, little, humble channel.
Yep.
Trying to grow. We need your help to do it.
Ring the bell so you get notified our daily content, our shorts, our live streams that we do every night, Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
She remembered.
Go through the greatest albums of all times, guys.
Just like this one. Tonight we're diving into Rush Power Windows 1985. Sleek, synth-driven Rush with huge drums, lyrical big ideas, and the signature precision of Rush. We'll listen straight through, of course, pause between tracks, just to recap the last song as well we do. Quick context, though, before we drop the needle. Power Windows is Rush's 11th studio album.
So we've been through 11.
Yes. Released in 1985, it leans into synths and synthesizers and sequencers, but keeps Alex's guitar textures front and center when it counts. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Lyrically, Neil Peart explores different kinds of power, money, politics, culture, personal ambition, and even the mysterious pull of rhythm.
Ooh.
And that one is mysterious right there.
Ooh.
Expect punchy bass lines, intricate drum programming, blended with acoustic guitar and glossy 1980s production that still hits.
You know, them
Still
80s
hits.
80s hits are so good. And I'm wondering if we haven't heard this one, right?
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know what the album cover looked like. I don't think we had, though.
I think we might have, but this might have been as far as we went.
Or did we?
Yeah, I think we might have hit this one at the
I'll let
very
you know.
front. I'm not sure. Tonight's themes are money and media, the big money, as it were.
Money.
It's starting us off here with the big money. Says
Oh, wait a
Razor
minute.
Edge.
We want to thank our super chatters
I
and
do.
also Zigzag. I got that song wrote down, so we'll play it after. You're gonna do it after the stream?
Yeah, that's
Or
what
not
we're going
after
to do.
the stream,
This
but
isn't
after
a
we do
very
the
long album. So what we'll do is after this album, we'll take super chats and requests through the album, and then we'll play them
Yeah.
after.
So if y'all
That's
have a
the way it
request, throw it down there.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down on
we
my
do
little
appreciate
notepad
our
over
super
here.
chatters. It keeps this
Yes,
show
we do.
going, keeps the
Very
lights
thankful.
on in this joint.
And if you're in our chat and you haven't said hello, throw it down there so we can say
Yeah.
hi to you and everybody else can from the Jolly fam.
Yeah, jump in there, man. It says this is a Razor Edge opener about how money influences people and distorts incentives. Media markets, culture, tight staccato riffs, bass punches, precise feels. Let's go.
Oh, wait, now we did hear this one. I think Brenda requested this one, right? Or somebody did. I remember the video. Yeah.
Big money goes around the world. Big money underground. Big money got a mighty voice. Big money make no sound.
Oh, yeah.
Big money
lyrics though, like you
I
said,
know.
Big Money got no soul,
Big
like
money
Brenda
makes the
said.
world go round.
Big Money makes the world go
Big
round,
money
and you
buys
see
a
it,
cruise
man.
ship or go on a cruise.
You look at Rush a lot of times, man. Like I'll look at some of their stuff, and they were like, they were basically predicting the future on a lot of this shit, man. I was like, oh my god, because their songs are still relevant, you know, and, and they were written in the '80s, and they fit
Or
40
70s.
years later.
70s
Yeah, or the
and 80s.
'70s and '80s. I'm like, holy shit, man.
Prophetic song.
I know, like prophetic songs over here. Geddy Lee, something you ain't telling us, man.
Or you can just, well, some of them were, but some of them you're just like, well, has time just not really changed?
Yeah, could be. Could just be the same shit, just goes around continually, you know? But
God.
even though I was talking about like the way they were talking about technology and stuff, I was like, wow, because it was really like, you could see it with that one where they was talking about robot rights
Yeah, now that's a little different.
in the
you
last
know.
album.
But this whole money, the big money thing for sure.
Yeah.
And I like the video. It's very 80s.
Yeah, I
like the
think
way they did
there's
that.
one more video in this, and the rest of it's just, you know, audio tracks.
Okay.
So this next one is Grand Designs. It's the creative process versus formulas, pushing past templates to make something original. Big chorus lift, guitar chimes over pulsing synths.
I feel like everything
Let's
they
go.
do is original.
It is. Yeah, maybe be timeless, like Phineas said.
A to B, different degrees. So much style without substance. So much stuff without style.
Got that right.
It's hard to recognize a real thing
tell me, man, what's the best Rush album? Before I get to it, before I go all the way through Rush, I'd like to know what you guys' choice is for the best Rush album.
We
What's your
try that,
picks?
but everybody just got
Or is it just the one that you're currently listening
Yeah,
to?
everybody has just a different favorite.
Well,
a different favorite at each time.
Well, Ben said this is his favorite Rush album.
Oh, well.
And
Okay.
it is great. I'm like,
Welcome,
oh,
Ben.
man. Yeah, and welcome, Ben. Oh, my goodness. Rush is amazing, man. I am just, I'm blown away every time. And this next one I know is going to be great.
I don't remember doing that song. So I don't know.
I know. I don't remember a lot of these. I remember I did the first song.
I know, but I think it's just because we did it recently.
Yeah, Brenda requested it. I don't remember this one. I was probably very new to Rush. And I think when you first start listening to Rush, you kind of got to get an ear for Geddy's voice. And it took me a few songs at least to be able to understand him clearly. And, oh, man, now I don't even need words over here. She reads words.
Well, I can hear pretty good. I mean,
she watches.
Kind of depends. But
Yeah,
I
she
like
can hear
it
good on it. She just, she's one of the people that watches TV with captions on. And I'm like, no, man, I just can't. I can't do it. I can't read and listen at the same time.
I don't want to miss nothing.
I can't multitask. I'm a man. We're simple.
Yeah.
We either do one thing at a time. We listen or we read. We can't listen and read. Well, some of us make, but hey, and I'll tell you one thing, guys.
Right?
I hope you guys are listening on a good pair of headphones or some earpods
or a great
AirPods
stereo.
or a great stereo or something. Because man, this is really awesome over here. This next one is Manhattan Project. It's about the race to build the atomic bomb.
Okay.
Curiosity and invention colliding with massive consequences. And we're still all facing that today. Lyrical, let's see. I don't even know what this is. Lyrical dynamic builds. And I'm like, you think about that, man. It's crazy that we've been living basically under the gun for like the past 80 years or some shit. Ever since they come up with the damn atomic bomb. I'm like, God, you talking about one thing, it'd probably been better never invented. Let's go.
Manhattan. Whoa. Phineas said we aren't ready for this. Probably not.
Oh, I know. I can tell.
Imagine a time when it all began. In the dying days of a war, a weapon that would settle the score. Whoever found it first would be sure to do their worst. We always had before.
Yep, that's the damn truth.
Imagine a man where it all began. A scientist pacing the floor in each nation, always eager to explore. Build the best big stick to turn the winning trick. But this was something more.
Don, welcome.
Thank you, Brenda.
The Big Bang took and shook the world, shut down the rising sun. The air was begun, it hit everyone when the chain reaction was done. Big shots try to hold it back, fools try to wish it away. The hope will depend on a world without end, whatever the hopeless may say. Imagine a place where it all began, gathered from across the land to work in the secrecy of the desert sand. All the brightest boys to play with the biggest toys.
Yeah, wow.
More than they bargained for. The Big Bang took and shook the world, shut down the rising sun.
I was not ready for that. That song honestly should leave a man speechless.
Yeah.
I mean,
it really does, because that was such a.
That's like we had this
thing that was
conversation
done.
The other night. I think it was another Rush album brought up an A-bomb, or is another song, and I was like, I hope that the Golden Dome actually works. I'm not, like it doesn't matter about Trump or his politics or any of that. But it would be great to have a missile defense that would stop nukes. Wouldn't it though? I mean, I don't give a damn if Biden did it, if Trump does it, if the next guy does it. Sooner's better, honestly, the way that the world looks and stuff. There's always been a race ever since the fucking Arrow come out. Because the Arrow was the first A-bomb, and it's like armor versus bullets is really what it is. Somebody invents a bullet that'll go through armor. Somebody invents the armor, a bullet won't go through. And then just go on. And we've gotten all to the point where we've got a looming damn, weapon hanging over all our heads. And our only assurance that somebody doesn't throw it at us, is the fact that we'll throw one back. And pretty much it doesn't matter where you're watching from. Pretty much everybody has one.
And the fact that we're close to Oak Ridge, Joe's always freaking out.
No, I mean, Oak Ridge, hell, I'd freak out on that just because it's a nuclear power plant. I don't like living next to a nuclear power plant.
Something happens, we're out.
Hell yeah, if something happens to Oak Ridge, I'm out.
He's always like that.
Hell yeah. I ain't playing with no damn fallout cloud coming over me. I'll be the hell out of here.
When 9/11 hit, like we were telling, we were actually on our way to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I was on my way to the Pentagon. I was right at the damn Pentagon.
We were afraid.
I pulled off the exit before, which was or 2 exit 4, which was Virginia Beach or something.
It was was
Norfolk Naval Base. That's where I was when September the 11th happened.
But we were afraid for our family back home because we're so close to Oak Ridge,
Yeah, we didn't know what was happening. I don't know if a lot of you guys, I know a lot of you guys are old enough to remember kind of the initial, what the fuck is going on that happened when that happened.
The chaos and the scare and how it was really scary. Everybody's ready to fight by the end of the night.
Yeah, we didn't know whether to be angry or what was going on. We didn't know what kind of world we was in. And I assume that's the way a lot of them people felt, after Pearl Harbor. They had that kind of anger that we had back then. And, the A-bomb, I can see their point of view of using it because they had to invade Japan, and it was going to cost estimated like millions of lives, take millions of soldiers to do it. So they figured we could just drop this, and yeah, they're going to die, but we won't. But, I wished it wouldn't have been invented, but every single country, Nazis had a damn program going on. I think their scientist is actually what we used to do at Oppenheimer. I think he actually was in there.
My grandpa was in World War II.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, bro.
Thank God he lived.
I know. Ain't that some shit?
I might not have been here.
But, all righty. The next one's called Marathon. It's about endurance and ambition. Ooh. Life is a long run.
Hey, look, Marathon's got 50% of the vote up there. So
holy shit.
Y'all get on there and vote. Vote for your song.
I'm gonna remember that Manhattan Project song, man. I gotta listen to that more. Uplifting chorus, big synth fanfare, and athletic drum patterns. I bet Neil's gonna be wearing it out. Let's find out.
Okay. Something about it.
You can do a lot in a lifetime if you don't burn out too fast.
Well, that's not me.
You can make the most of the distance.
Yep.
First you need a dance. First you gotta last.
Yep.
From first to last, the peak is never past. Something always fires that light that gets in your eyes. One moment's high, and glory rolls on by. Like a streak of lightning, the flashes and blaze in the summer sky. From first to last, the peak is never past. Something always fires the light that gets in your eyes. One moment's high, and glory rolls on by. Like a streak of lightning, flashes and blaze in the summer sky.
Yes. Man.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, I bet a lot of people work out to this, and then Phineas posted on there. He uses this song at the gym.
Man, this is one of them songs, man. I'm telling you,
Keeps going.
10 years can just flash
And that too.
in a damn blink of an eye, man. Like, you know, it seems like you're waiting like hell to
yeah.
turn 21, and then once you do, the years just speed up.
No, it's worse when you have kids.
Well, I don't know, but
Of course, we instantly.
well,
have
I don't
kids.
really, you know, not look forward to my kids being grown. She does.
That's how fast it went.
But it's just like the whole
That's the
time
dumbest
period.
thing
in
I've
general.
heard.
I don't not look forward to my kids being grown.
It goes by so fast. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just talking about
Like,
years
I don't-
in general.
I
They
don't-
just zoom.
I had kids before I was 21, so it didn't even matter. 21. What was that?
I know
Already
it seemed
already
like
had
years
kids.
used to drag on when you were young. Though, you know, you'd be like waiting for this, waiting for that, and then you know once you ain't got nothing else to wait for, and your ass starts to get older, time flies quicker. You're like,
like,
holy shit, what
Slow
happened here?
down. I got gray hair.
I got a gray hair. What the hell?
My kids are over 18. What's going on? They're moving out. No.
That's hers. She just don't want
See,
kids to
he's
move out.
happy they're grown up. See,
Hell
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
I can communicate with them. They don't run around and take a random piss in my shoe or something. I don't, you know, little kids just do crazy shit. I like little kids, but I'd rather be like a grandpa. I'd be like, yeah, I'll spoil the shit out of this little kid and give it back to you.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Have some candy, have some sugar, have you one of these pixie sticks. And up there, eat the whole
"Pixie
thing.
sticks." Yeah.
Now go to mom.
That's one way to happen it. All that dye and sugar.
Go to mama. All right, this next is called Territories. It's about pride, identity, and nationalism versus being a citizen of the world. Stratified synths, assertive groove. Let's go.
Okay.
That's a good
I
beat.
see the middle kingdom between heaven and earth. Like the Chinese call the country of their birth. We all figure that our homes are set above other people than the ones we know and love.
put it, if you put it all in perspective, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. A lot of the actions, you know, that all of our countries do. You know, they do. They kill people for pieces of dirt. Pieces of dirt, man. It would be better if we could all work together. We could feed everybody. We could do, you know, great things, but I think that's where the devil comes in and fucks it all up.
Some people got all the money. Some people got no money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. You know, it's like you got money to feed the machines, but not the people. And, you know, we pay, all of us, we get raped in taxes, you know. We get taxed out the wazoo, tax for this, tax for that, you know. And they'll turn around and just waste the shit out of our money. I mean, honestly, they do. They waste the living shit out of it. Well, they found like so many, you know, like they spent like millions of dollars studying how ducks mate. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Who gives? They do. That's all we need to know. Free. Shit, bro. I can tell you how it happens. Give me $1 million, bro. I'm like, shit. But the truth was, they just, you know, was funneling that money back into their pockets. That's what keeps happening with these politicians.
Yeah.
I'm like,
politicians.
Politicians is politicians. They got to be like, I can't, you know, some of them you kind of like, but you just know, like, these are scummy ass people.
They're all in it together. Somehow they've all got the big money.
I know, all y'all's in it together.
And we're just trying to live day to day, man, trying to listen to some good music, trying to survive,
chill out and stuff.
Feed our families, and you know,
we're trying
live our life
no matter where you are across the world, you're just trying to live day to day.
Yeah, I'm like,
you know, and not have the government take all your damn money and waste it on themselves, because somehow it keeps funneling right back into the damn pockets of the politicians. I'm like, riddle me this, riddle me that. You get a job making $100,000 a year, you work there 5 years, and you retire a damn billionaire. How the hell does this happen? I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I tell you that happens.
We have to work forever.
I know, that's some bullshit. But all right, this next one's called Middletown Dreams. Everyday people in suburbia. Damn, this is what I was just talking about.
And no wonder they put it
chasing quiet dreams. I know they probably was sitting there having the same conversation. Windows glowing with possibilities. Story song of with warm synth pads. Let's go.
Middletown Dreams.
The store closed early. Hidden bottle came out. Salesman turned to close the blinds. Little slow now, little step. But he's still heading down those tracks. Any day now for sure. Another day is dry as today. It's more than a man can endure.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Man, that's me. Dreams transport me. I'm telling you. My goal and dream is to do this show on the back of a sailboat one day, you know, to own my own sailboat and be able to do this show on it. I'm like, there's nothing really standing in my way. I'm retired. I just, you know, I got to wait a little while. I just got built up money by a sailboat. I mean, that's really what I'm doing here. And I'd like to be able to see, you got to have a dream, man. You got to have something to keep pushing for.
Have a dream, man.
You got to have a dream. You got to have a goal. You got to have something in mind, something to push for always, no matter what it is.
And you got to realize we're in a landlocked state.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we've never even been
I would
sailing
have to move entirely.
at all.
I
Been sailing.
I hate winter. I hate it. I hate the cold with a damn purple passion. I'm telling you, man.
But it's beautiful here.
It's
whenever
beautiful.
It snows.
But I hate the shit.
Yeah, me too.
I hate the cold.
I can't stand. I got bad circulation, y'all.
Yeah, in her fingers.
I got what they call Raynaud's.
Raynaud's or something. Basically, what it means, if she goes out there and it's cold, her damn fingers turn white.
They do. And my son has it too. And my dad.
Yeah, so you're like,
So
circulation.
it's bad.
will-
We got to glove up.
Your body thinks you're freezing to death and it cuts off the damn
Yeah.
circulation to your exterior limbs and shit if you get too
We
cold.
have to glove up and
So
sock
my
it up
goal
real
is
good.
to buy a sailboat and put that mug down there in like southern Florida where like it's perfect temperature, you know, all year
Sunny
long.
all the time.
I could stay up here, but when it gets wintertime, I'm going to snowbird the hell out of here. Shoot right down to Florida. So if one of y'all's watching from Florida, coming your way.
One of these days.
One of these days, I'll be coming your way.
It won't be long. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, our son,
My
son's
youngest son's
still-
12, so
yeah, so we probably still got a little bit.
I don't know.
I mean, we
Like,
could take him with us, but might be kind of hard.
yeah, and I don't know nothing about sailing at all. Not a thing.
Y'all know them sailing songs we heard.
Yeah, y'all kindling my
What
fire.
is Kent barking at?
I don't know. My dog over here giving it to her something. All right, this next is called Emotion Detector. It's about the challenges of reading feelings accurately, signals versus noise in relationship, crisp backbeat, bass runs. Let's go.
Motion detector, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It's horrible.
When we lift the covers from our feelings, we expose our insecure spots. Trust is just as rare as devotion. Forgive us our sinful thoughts. If we need too much attention, not content to be good, we must throw ourselves wide open, start acting like a fool. If we need too much approval, then the cuts can seem too cruel.
Oh, yeah.
Right to the heart of the matter. Right to the beautiful part.
said they never played this one live.
I know, and that's
Which is weird.
interesting.
I don't understand why they.
And
I thought it was great.
just so you guys know,
It'd be hard to play.
YouTube's harking at me over here. If they do chop this stream, I'll start another one up in about 1 minute, 2 minutes, and we'll just continue on.
Yeah, we'll just.
But we got one song left, so they'll let me get through this. But I was talking about mainly on the requested
Yeah,
things.
because we got 3 right here for requests.
Yep. And this one is the last one on the album. It's called Mystic
fast album.
Rhythms. I know it's been a quick album, ain't it? The mysterious pull of rhythm in nature and culture. Music as something ancient and universal. And damn, if that ain't true, man. Hypnotic textures, atmospheric finale. Let's go.
Oh, and it has a video.
Yeah.
So many things I think about when I look far away. Things I know, things I wonder, things I'd like to say.
I saw that
The more
360.
we think we know about,
Oh, wow.
greater the unknown. We suspend our disbelief. We are not alone. Mystic rhythms capture my thoughts, carry them away. Mysteries of night escape the light of day. Mystic rhythms under northern lights. Oh,
my goodness. Wow. They were the brain.
And Phineas throwing out a wealth of knowledge over here.
I know.
All of this going on.
I know, man. This okay. Awesome song. Loved it. The rhythm was great. Words were incredible. What would you rate this album?
I'm a 10.
It's a 10. It's a
and I know
10.
a lot of people don't like their synthesizers, but like I said that one night, we kind of grew up with all that, so I enjoy the synthesizer. What I have noticed though is just how shortened the songs have become over the years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they were throwing out 20-minute bangers.
Well, yeah. So I guess they're kind of doing more quantity at this point.
Well, I don't know.
They're still good.
Yeah, they're great.
But you know, those first ones, there'd be like 5 songs on there.
Yeah, but they'd all be like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, which obviously isn't, I guess, a way to kind of really.
I guess you have to adapt to the times a little bit there.
But I like the way. I wish that there was singers who were doing this now, and they were reaching people and they were telling people, you know, some of these things that are going on instead of just up there booty shake.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, there's no like modern band that I've seen that comes close. They might be, but I don't know of them. Rush it's really and still is its own thing. You know, I know one of them passed away.
Yeah, but even like Michael Jackson would be telling different things that were going on at times, or Genesis would be telling different things that were going on at times. They don't even do that stuff anymore.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was
entertainment and
not hitting hard, not deep lyrics. Yeah, well, you know, Neil Peart was a genius anyway, a writing genius. He was a lyrical genius,
and a lyrical poet.
Yeah, he was just. Didn't they call him the professor? You know, I think they called him the professor. Yeah. And I'm like, and it shows. It shows in his music. I'm trying to chit chat for a second over here, calm YouTube down. They're biting my
throwing
ass.
up the warning lights, y'all.
Oh, hell yeah. It's been warning me for like 10 minutes. It's like, you've been playing a lot of Rush over there. I don't know what's going on. They do it every time. But yeah, so let's get to some of these requests.
And this was the 11th out of how many?
Oh, I don't know. They got a lot. They got a lot.
I can't remember. I don't know if somebody said 17 or 24. I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Y'all can tell me how many albums they got. I'm sure somebody knows.
Right.
Phineas knows, or Brenda knows.
First request we got, I think it was Zigzag, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Subdivisions on the Rooftop by Jason Moon. Let's go.
Never heard of Jason.
I have not either.
Oh, Jacob Moon.
Oh, Jacob Moon. My bad.
Subdivisions.
Sprawling on the fringes of the city in geometric order.
Oh shit!
Insulated border in between the bright lights and the far unlit unknown.
Oh wow!
Growing up, it all seems so one-sided. Opinions are provided. Future's pre-decided, detached and subdivided in the mass production zone. Nowhere is the dreamer or the misfit so long. Subdivisions. In the high school halls, in the shopping malls, conform or be cast out. In the basement bars, in the backs of cars, be cool or be cast out. Any escape might help to soothe the unattractive truth. For the suburbs have no charms to soothe the restless dreams of timeless war attraction, cruising for the action, lit up like a firefly, just to feel the living night.
Oh, he's good.
Some will sell their dreams for small desires, or lose their race to rats, caught into king traps. Start to dream of somewhere to relax their restless flight. Somewhere out of memory, lighted streets on a quiet night. In the high school halls, in the shopping malls, conform or be cast out. In the basement bars, in the backs of cars, be cool or be cast out. Be cool or be cast out.
Thanks, Patrick.
Any escape might help to soothe the unattractive truth, but the suburbs have no charms to soothe the restless dreams of you.
Fantastic.
Oh,
You did a great
yeah.
job.
Man, that was great.
He actually did it all, like Zigzag was saying. You know, he
I
did
know
all
that
of
was
it, so
fantastic. I was like, holy shit.
He sounded
That's
great. He played all that guitars and doing his footwork like that.
All right. Now here we go with the Monkeys Daily Nightly. Let's go.
Oh, really?
Dark
futuristic. Man,
Oh yeah.
Look down upon a world that glitters glibly, and mountainsides put arms around the unsuspecting city. Second hands that minds of slow are moving even faster. For bringing down someone who's found the questions but no answer.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get that it was like the LSD psychedelic stuff.
Oh man, you could so hear
thought
that
it-
was 60s, man.
Yeah, I thought it was like
I
trying
could
to be a
hear the
little
60s all over that.
futuristic or trippy, but I didn't. I thought that what's his name? The singer Davy Jones.
I don't know.
Ain't that his name? Like I thought he was the singer all the time.
I don't think
The
that
one
was
that
him.
Marsha was in love with off the Brady Bunch.
I don't know. Was that him,
Wasn't
guys?
that him?
I don't think that was him. It didn't look like. Well, it didn't look like him on the show or on. The,
No,
on
that
the
wasn't
movie.
him. He was in the band though. I don't know who that guy is.
Oh, I don't know. But here is
Man.
Rush Between the Sun and Moon live, 2002.
Arnold Lane.
It's a song we've never played live. We'd like to do this one for a fallen brother, comrade, John Entwistle. He will rock on. This is Between the Sun and Moon. There is a lake between the sun and moon. Not too many know about. In the silence between
telling you, man, if I could go back in time, I would have definitely went to a Rush concert.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would have
my gosh.
I would have hunted that damn thing down and went. I'm jealous.
I know y'all done. Y'all like, yeah, I've been to 7.
I've been to 50.
Been to
I'm
25.
like, I'm
Like,
jealous as shit.
All we can do is watch them on here.
All right, Patrick, I found it, man. I found it. Madhouse, I'm sorry, an Ozzy tribute. And here is Bark at the Moon. Let's hear it. Patrick, I messed it up. How do I fix this? Love it.
Patrick.
You did great, man.
That's fantastic. Actually, and I have watched some of the other ones because I'm the one doing the comments.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet.
Joe
That was my
hasn't seen
first
them
time
yet.
seeing it. Oh, that was fantastic.
Woo!
Man. Holy
man.
shit.
Ozzy who? That's what I say on that one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ozzy who? Could you not hear us?
I don't know. I was probably really low. Sorry about that.
Ozzy who? And the
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Your
man,
whole
that
band's
was fantastic. I love the shit out of it.
Bravo.
Yeah. I could tell it was you, the 7-foot Italian over there.
Me too.
6'5". I can tell which one you are, the great big one. Oh man, you did great. You sounded great.
Thanks for
Holy
the
shit, the
request, man.
guitarist was awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all got a hell of a band going on.
I saw
man.
that you all have a concert coming up too in October. If we live close, we would come, but
yeah,
pretty far away.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 miles.
So,
Oh man,
that's
yeah, that was
great.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And Grizzle Guts and Don, since he spent half the show trying to get you to ride his pogo stick,
oh gosh,
I was like, well, I may be able to come up with something for that, and it'll be the last one for this evening. So we'll end on a funny note here. Here we go. Let's go.
yeah, y'all go on there and like Patrick's page if you're on Facebook.
Heck yeah.
Pull up grinning with a chrome bright spring. Grizzle Gut says Dawn's the queen of swing. Dawn flips hair like a county fair light, so show me the bounce and make it right. Chalk on the sidewalk numbers 1 to 10. Count it off slow, then do it again. Knees a little bent, elbows set, balance on the handle like a safety bed. Bounce with me, Dawn, nice and slow. Find that rhythm, then let it go. Keep your center count to 6. Neighbors peeking through the picket sticks. Bounce with me, Dawn, don't you slip. Knees soft, chin up, tighten that grip. If you get dizzy, take a sip. Then come right back and ride my stick. Mailman stops for a whoa, hey view. Dog starts howling like a pedal steel too. Dawn nails 5 with a mid-air grin. Grizz yells higher and they go again. Street light halo in a porch crowd. Woo! Camera phones up like pay-per-view. HOR says keep it tame. Dawn winks sweet and sticks the same. Bounce with me, Dawn, nice and slow. Find that rhythm, then let it go. Keep your center count to 6. Neighbors filming for the local clicks. Bounce with me, Dawn, don't you slip. Knees soft, chin up, tighten that grip. If you get dizzy, take a sip. Then come right back and ride my stick. Whisper count hush with a toe tap beat. Tiny little boys feel sweet. 1, 2, 3, and the driveway sings up. They rock it on the power of springs. Helmets crooked and a glitter scuff. Root beer fizz when they laugh too much. Sun comes up on a chalk dust trick. It's literally a pogo stick. Bounce with me, Dawn, nice and slow. Find that rhythm, then let it go. Keep your center count to 6. Neighbors cheering like a stadium mix. Bounce with me, Dawn, don't you slip.
Don't slip,
Soft chin up, tighten that grip. If you get dizzy, take a sip. Then come right back and ride my stick.
Ta-da!
if you've sung the Goodbye Romance song, let me know, tag it on there or something.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good one.
I think maybe Matt or somebody told me, or maybe it was you. It was like, man, you're gonna love the Goodbye Romance song, and I have.
I know. And I get a kick out of making these songs and stuff, man. I usually take, whatever funny stuff's going on in the chat and I'll wrap it up and throw it in the song. So if you're new here, that's usually how it goes. Say something crazy in the chat, you'll get a song guaranteed. All right, guys, that'll be it for this one. And I had a great time tonight, y'all. And
making burgers tonight.
Yep, gonna be making some burgers. And until next time, tomorrow night at 6, stay
jolly.
And I'm out of here.